Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bilbao, Spain for the Basketball Champions League 2022 Final Four. It's a pleasure to be here with you on the court of the Bilbao Arena. You may not exactly recognize it because we changed a few things. The colors are different, the lights are different. Our teams have been doing an amazing job to make this Final Four a very special experience for all the fans, media, players, and staff coming to the city of Bilbao. And we can wait for the semifinals to tip off tomorrow. But before that, we're here today to kick off the Final Four with the official press conference. So let me wish a very warm welcome to our accredited media here in attendance. It's good to see so many of you, especially after 2 difficult years. And let me wish a very warm welcome as well to the media following this event via Zoom. For the first part of the press conference, we're joined by the 4 head coaches who will compete in the 2022 Final Four. And in the second part, we'll be joined by the 4 team captains. As you know, games start tomorrow, which means they're all 2 wins away from this, in the middle, the Basketball Champions League trophy. A spectacular trophy, a beautiful arena, the stage is set. It's now time to welcome from left to right, Hapoel Hunet Holon head coach, Mr. Guy Gudes, welcome.
Thank you.
Lenovo Tenerife head coach, Mr. Chus Vidoreta, welcome, or should I say welcome home.
Thank you very much.
Hema Paris and Ludwigsburg head coach, Mr. John Patrick, welcome.
Thank you.
And Baxi Manresa head coach, Mr. Pedro Martinez, welcome.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, congratulations for making it to the Final Four. But I know that none of you have the intention to stop here, so let me start right away with Coach Gudes of Hapoel Hunet Holon. Coach, you told us in an interview a few weeks ago that the key for your team was to think big, to make big things happen. Can you describe that mindset coming into the Final Four?
I think it started in the playing games that we was close to eliminate and go home. And that game in Turkey against Besiktas that we won it, we get confidence and we came back home and we qualified to the groups. And nobody gave us the credit from our group to finish first or second, but we took it step by step with the open eyes. We believe and we did, and we finished the group with the first place. And like I said, we are the first Israeli team or the first club to reach the Champions League Final Four. It's a big thing for us, and tomorrow also will come 1,000 fans to cheer the team, and I think this is a Hapoel Holon atmosphere and history, and we will try to take it maybe to the next step.
Thank you, Coach. Moving on to Coach Vidoreta of Lenovo Tenerife. Coach, this is your 5th final stage appearance in the Basketball Champions League, but this edition must have a special place in your heart. You're here at home in Bilbao. Can you tell us about that extra motivation to play a Final Four in your hometown?
Was an extra pressure, no? Because 2 months ago we knew that for first time the Final Four was not in the local team player, then the local team playing, and for me was I always were in the Final Four or Final 8 in my 4 seasons in the BCL. Then it's not possible that this one no, there was a pressure. But after that, when we took it, is an illusion. We are of course motivated as the other teams, and now the focus is only Hapoel Holon, not other.
Thank you, Coach. We have another Final Four familiar face with Coach Patrick from Hema Paris and Ludwigsburg. Coach, what does it mean for yourself and for your team to be back at this stage, especially after a couple seasons away from the competition?
Yeah, it's very exciting for us. After the Corona fan blackout, so to say, it's been an incredible experience playing in front of full houses, not only in the quarterfinals in Cluj, but in front of great fans in Holon, for example, also in Tenerife. And now we have a chance to play in what's in a fantastic environment here. So we're excited for the enthusiasm of the venue, but we're also really excited to represent German basketball and have a chance to earn a championship.
Thank you, coach. Our last head coach is maybe the one who least expected to be here, but Maxime Manresa's season has been nothing short of amazing, finishing top of their group in the first round and in the round of 16. Coach Martinez, what are the expectations now that you're in the Final Four?
Yeah, we hope to compete in the right direction. We know that it's very difficult to win this competition. We think we can have a choice if we make a good weekend, but you know that is basketball. We are prepared. We are with a great motivation. But finally, it's a team against another, and let's go to see what happens.
Thank you, coach. Let's now open the floor to the media. If you have any question, you can raise your hand, and if you're attending online, you can also raise your hand virtually. Obviously, we'll start with the questions in English. So if there's any question in English, please raise your hand. May I please ask you to start saying your name and the media you work for?
My name is Yaakov Meir from Israel Today. Coach Gudas, how do you see the matchup with Tenerife in the game tomorrow?
Well, it's gonna be a tough matchup for sure. We know Tenerife, we saw them, we know the style of the Spanish, type of games is totally different than the Israeli basketball, and we respect them very much. But in games like that, in Final Four, there's a lot of surprise can happen, and I think we need to come modest, we need to come focused, we need to come and playing our basketball, and to be focused on the details that we're going to work. In the end, 40 minutes, everything can happen. And we give a lot of credit to Tenerife, team, coach, know him very well. 40 minutes, we are away from to be in the final. So for sure, we try to give everything we can.
Thank you very much, coach. Next question. May I please ask you to say your name and the media you work for?
Hello, my name is Thanasis Asproulias. I'm a journalist from Greece. I have a question for Coach Patrick. You've said that you have all the other German teams and the German basketball backs us up. And James Woodard actually said the same thing yesterday. And I remember that during the series against Cluj, you had a game against Bayern Munich, and at the end of the game, if I'm not wrong, Coach Trinchieri said that it's very important for the German basketball for Ludwigsburg to qualify to the next round. Would you like to tell us something more about the support that you have from the German basketball community, and what was the most emotional message, tip, whatever you believe, from someone who is not belonging to your ecosystem, to Ludwigsburg ecosystem?
That's a good question. I think all of us represent our leagues respectively. So I told Coach Trinchieri, good luck in the EuroLeague playoffs against Barcelona. They almost made it, but he was kind enough to say that we represent German basketball here, or in the Cluj series, and then here. And I've gotten a number of messages from opponents that I didn't expect to get messages from, but I think we do have a little bit of an understanding that we represent each other. I've sent messages to Ulm, who is our bitter rival, our local rival, and when they are playing an international game and when we're playing international games, we will get messages of congratulations. I think all of Europe, we talked about it in the final 8, for us it didn't count. We were not participating until we made the Final Four. And I think all of Europe is watching this event, and that's why it was so important for us to find a way to win the Cluj series and to be able to participate in this event.
Thank you, Coach. Any other question in English?
This is for Chus. Chus, you look back at your quarterfinals, and your team opened up big leads, but they came right down to the end, and you needed couple of, well, plays from one of the all-time great players, Marcelinho Huertas from Brazil. Are you able to enjoy these moments, watching your team play well for long stretches, but then see these other teams come back? And just kind of curious through what that experience is like for you.
It's something that we are able to do because we play sometimes good, sometimes not so good. Then we have to be able to win at least at the end, no? But we are very happy because we are here after 6 editions. Is the 5th that Lenovo Tenerife is here. Is the 5th for me, and now. The only thing we have to think is that our opponent is here because they deserve. They beat Strasbourg. They were in the top position in the top 16. Then it's not the moment to see the past. We are only move on and thinking about the next opponent, the next game that is Holon. And we enjoy always we win, and usually if we don't win, because we don't enjoy. But not only me, the four guys that are here is the same.
Thank you very much, Coach. I think we have a question over there. Can you please say your name and the media you work for?
Hi all. So okay. Hi all. Kemal Rutkay Özcan from Trend Basket, Turkey. My question is for both Coach Patrick and Coach Martinez. I mean, Manresa and Ludwigsburg play similar kind of defenses, like disruptive, a lot of pressure on the ball, a lot of pressure on the half court, full court. So how tough will it be for either of you playing against each other? Coach Patrick, you can go first.
Okay. First of all, it's an honor to coach against Coach Martinez, and has been an honor to coach against Guy and Chus this year. We actually call a certain thing that he's been doing for decades. We call it the Valencia cut because that's what he started when he was there, and he still does it. And we call something else a Maccabi cut for something that teams did when Guy was at Maccabi, and it's an honor for us to be in this position. But we do some similar things. I'm not sure what they do in practice, but I can see from the games that they play with a lot of energy, and I know Coach demands a lot from his players, and I try to encourage our guys to play full court basketball both ways. So it should be a really intense game in the semifinals, and I'm sure there will be a lot of energy on the court.
Yeah, more or less very similar. We have a big respect for our opponent. They have a very clear identity, and they forced the other team to play it in a different way that they won, and that is normally is a success. And at the same time, they have a good combination that with young players, veteran players, and it's very clear when you look them that they played in the same direction with a very good team, very good coach team, and for us, it's going to be a great proof to demonstrate, and if we are ready to compete against a very good team in defense, offense, with a very good skilled players.
Thank you very much to both of you. Another question here.
Hi, I'm Ennio from Italy. I have a question for Coach Goods. Does it give you extra motivation for you personally to achieve this kind of result by arriving at the team at the mid of the season?
No, for me it's important that the club and the team will succeed. I came end of November to the team and joined the team when it was close 1-0 to Besiktas, and then we did what we did. And for me it's important the success of the club. I think what we did this season, joining the Final Four, it's a history for the club. and a history for the Israeli basketball, first of all. If we put Maccabi in EuroLeague on the side. My achievement is on the side. For me, all my career was a team achievement. And if we will able to do one more effort tomorrow, playing against a very, very good team, to do that, so I will be more happy.
Thank you, Coach. Was there another question, I think, in the back there? Or here? No more questions in English? Do we have... Oh, there's one there. No English. Can we take one more question, sorry, in a different language?
Buenas tardes. El meu nom és Víctor Labanyini, Televisió de Catalunya. Són dues preguntes pel senyor Pedro Martínez. La primera, Pedro, serà suficient la mentalitat competitiva de l'equip per superar aquests problemes físics que arrossegueu de cara a aquesta semifinal? Serà suficient? I quina pot estar la clau? Què pot decidir la balança en un partit que es preveu tan igualat? Y para el que fa al señor Chus Vidorreta, preguntarle, Chus, si su experiencia en esta competición les concede la etiqueta de favoritos. Gracias.
We're going to have a translation before we let the coaches answer.
The first question is about the mentality of Basket Manresa, if it's going to be the same, knowing that that they have injured players, especially in the point guard position. And the second is about the key that is going to be about in the first game. And for Coach Vidorreta, the question is about that if they are favorite, because they have been many times in the Final Four, if they are favorite because of that.
Thank you. We'll let Coach Martínez answer first.
En catalán, no?
Sí.
Bueno, no, hem tingut alguns problemes físics, però ara és el moment de competir i intentarem fer el màxim amb els jugadors que tenim i ja està. I no parlem del que ha passat les darreres setmanes, perquè l'únic que ens importa és competir demà al millor nivell, no? I la clau, pues, el de sempre, no? Fer les coses ben fetes, rebotejar, córrer a contraatac, baixar a defensa ràpid, passar-se bé la pilota, no perdre pilotes contra un equip que és molt agressiu, ficar de 3, ficar de 2, lo habitual en un partit.
Let's have a quick translation before moving to the second question.
About the first question, now it's moment to compete. Let's not talk about what happened before this. The team will try to play at his maximum level and not focusing on the last week's events just in the Final Four. It doesn't matter how if we are in the best level tomorrow. It doesn't matter what happened right now. And about the second question, the keys in the game, making things good and play fast break, pass quick, and of course being able to score 2-pointers and 3-pointers.
Español e inglés. No. No lo creo. I don't believe it.
I think the translation is easy for this one. He doesn't
Ivan,
believe
it's
it.
for you.
All right, gentlemen, that concludes the first part of this press conference. The second part will start shortly with the 4 team captains, so don't go anywhere. Thank you very much to all of you and best of luck in the games tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Seats as the second part of the press conference will start shortly. Y luego Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bilbao, Spain. We're still on the court of the Bilbao Arena. The Champions League trophy is still here, and we've been joined by the 4 team captains for the second part of the official Final Four press conference. So please welcome from left to right, Hapoel Hunet Holon captain Guy Pnini, welcome. Lenovo Tenerife captain Marcelinho Huertas, welcome. MAP Riesen Ludwigsburg captain Jonas Wolfat Botterman, welcome. And Baxi Manresa captain Guillem Zhao, welcome to all of you. Congratulations as well to all of you for making it to the Basketball Champions League Final Four. But I know that you're all about to tell us that your job's not done yet because you want to lift this on Sunday here at the Bilbao Arena. So let me start with you, Guy. Guy, you were in the Final 8 last season. Now you're in the Final 4. How do you and your teammates approach that new step in Hapoel Holland's history?
Wow, it's very exciting moment for us to be here. We start the journey in the BCL 5 years ago, and in the first 3 years it was tough for us, and we didn't even qualify from the first group. And the club and the organization learned and adjust from year to year. And last year when we made the top 8, it was really big achievement for us. And I'm happy that we did the next step to this stage, one of the biggest stage in the European basketball. And like you said, it's history for this club.
Thank you. Marcelino, a lot of people have been talking about Coach Vidoreta's homecoming, but you also played one season here. I think it was in 2007, 2008 with Coach Vidoreta. What memories do you have from Bilbao, and how does it feel to come here, not only as a player in the ACB, as the visiting team, but for an event like that, for the Basketball Champions League Final Four?
Well, it was a great year. For us in Bilbao that year, I think it was a year that we surprised a lot of teams, and we had an amazing season. We had a lot of fun on and off the court, and I guess destiny brought us back together, coming back to Bilbao. Like you said, the home of our coach, and we have a unique opportunity ahead of us. So hopefully we can embrace it, and we have more teammates that been here in Bilbao as well. We have 4 more guys that been here in this arena playing in front of this crowd, so hopefully we can have a little more fans as well, and enjoy this opportunity to hopefully this time take this trophy back to Tenerife.
Thank you. Jonas, you said to us in a previous interview that you and your teammates were also fully committed to take this trophy back to Germany. How does that translate on a daily basis, and how is the energy within the team right now?
I mean, the energy is great for us. We all are super happy that we can be here. And I mean, for Ludwigsburg, it's the second time reaching the Final Four, and the whole club is really excited. So we have deep respect for our opponents, but we also self-confident.
Thank you. Guillem, you're here as Baxi Manresa's captain. At the media day yesterday, you guys were by far the most animated and excited team, but I guess you're also very focused about the challenge ahead of you.
Yeah, it's our first time here playing the Final Four. It's the first time for the club. We have some part from the players in the locker room that are very excited, very positive, and other guys we are more keep calm. And we will see tomorrow that this energy that we have with some guys and the calm with all the others. I hope that we can play a good game and enjoy the weekend.
Thank you. It's now time to open the floor to questions. Again, if you have any question, please raise your hand. I already see her hand raised over there. And if you're attending online, you can also raise your hand virtually. So we'll start over there. Sorry, please say your name and the media you work for.
Hello, my name is Gökhan German, Fanatic Newspapers, Turkey. I want to ask Mr. Huertas. At playoffs, you played against Tofaş. Maybe 2 copy games, you lead the games by 20 points, and Tofaş catch you, and at the last seconds, you made 2 crucial shots and won that games. What do you want to say about that magic moments for you, and how did the Tofaş games help you to these Final Four games? Thank you.
Well, first of all, I wish you didn't have to come to that last shot, because when you're winning a playoff game by 20 points, you have to be able to control the tempo and don't let the other team come back into the game so easily, like we did in both games, both occasions. I mean, sometimes that shot goes in and everything is magic, but at the same time you can go to the other way and you look back at all the mistakes you've done and you can be really, really sad. So hopefully if we have the chance tomorrow to play ahead of the score, we can keep our composure and take care of the game and be focused all 40 minutes. And if not, try to hustle back like the other teams do against us and be able to get into the last minutes with a chance to winning the game.
Thank you very much. We have a question here.
Yaakov Meir from Israel. 2 questions for Pnini. Tomorrow there will be about 1,000 fans of Holon. How much can it help you? And the second question is, you are bringing a child to the game whose father passed away a few days ago. How special, how emotional is it for you guys?
So, first of all, to see here in Bilbao 1,000 fans of Hulon, it's really something special. Apol Hulon is a club, it's a family. The management, the players, and especially the fans. We are all connected and we are all one family. And to see them here, it will give us a lot of energy. The teams that come to Hulon knows the special energy that we have in the gym. So I hope that tomorrow they will bring it here. And second, yes, like you said, we bring here a kid that his father passed away 3 days ago, and the kid dream was to be here with his father, and they all booked, and he passed away. Nobody knows how and why, but we bring him, and we're happy to do at least something good for him. I know it's a tough moment for him, but our dream is to bring the cup with him to Israel.
Thank you very much, Guy. We have a question in the back over there.
I have a question for Guillem. As I said before, my name is Thanasis Asproulias. I'm coming from Greece. Permitting me to start my question with a personal opinion. I think that 25 years ago, Manresa wrote the greatest basketball fairy tale in the history of the European basketball. Okay, this is my personal opinion. You cannot agree if you don't want, but it's the greatest basketball story ever. Does this story, does this success teach you something, leads you in something, and you guys playing for Manresa, do you have in mind that one time you would like to repeat what has happened 25 years ago when Manresa took the championship?
Yeah, the club have a good history, and for us, we'll try to make the same that 25 years ago. But we know that it's hard. The time was like the title league. This is a European competition. It's a little bit different, but I hope that we can go to the history in Manresa to win the Champions League.
Thank you very much. Guilhem, we had a question here. I'll come back to you later.
Hello, everybody. Yann Casville from French magazine Basket. My question is for both Guy and Marcelinho. You guys are from the same generation, and I don't want to talk about your age, but about your love for the game. And could you have a few words about it? And could you tell us if you still feel the same emotions before a big game like this than at the beginning of your career? Thank you.
He's just saying this because I'm older than him. Well, I mean, I think it's what drives us, being here and having the opportunity to reach this far and play in such competition like this Final Four. I mean, there's nothing more exciting than making here and, feeling that little anxiety before the game and being ready and feeling, really pumped for another big challenge. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I didn't feel or he didn't feel this at this stage of our career, we wouldn't be here anymore, So at least for me, I see it this way, every day is a new challenge, a new opportunity. No matter how old we are, we're still hungry, and it shows that we're still here for a reason, and hopefully we can stay here much longer.
Yeah. Nothing to add. Marcelino say everything. I think if I wouldn't have this passion and excitement to be here, so I wouldn't keep playing. And everybody think like, okay, now we are 38, 39 years old, and we don't have pressure for tomorrow. So there is pressure, and we still live it, and we need to handle it and manage it to the good way. And this is the fun of the game. This pressure, this excitement. That's it.
Thank you, guys. Age is just a number. I think we have a question for Vobo here.
Hi, Wobo. Jeff Taylor from FIBA. Your team plays a distinctive style. It's kind of like if you want to get onto the court with Mbappé, Rees and Lewisburg, you better be ready to face pressure. Could you talk about the style of play that you guys have, how hard you work at it? And also, are you maybe a little bit concerned that a team like Baxi Manresa might feed off of that type of pressure?
Yeah, it's like you said, and like the coaches said, we have similar game playing styles. Our philosophy is definitely to outwork other teams. On the other hand, we have also great young and talented players. But yeah, I mean, for us, it's just we had a tough series against Cluj. Cluj was also playing pretty physical, and we survived that. So we are confident to face them and happy to be here. But yeah, they are also playing with a lot of energies, and we have to match that. And it's gonna be interesting.
Thank you, Jonas. Another question here.
Is a question for Mr. Guillem Jou, Víctor Labagnini, Televisió de Catalunya. Is in Catalan question. Guillem, és evident que els resultats que heu obtingut aquest any estan per sobre del que us havíeu plantejat al mes de setembre. Us sentiu una mica com els tapats d'aquesta Final Four? Com l'equip outsider d'aquesta Final Four? Gràcies.
Question is for Guillem. Results in this season have been better than expected at the beginning of the season. Do you feel like you are the underdogs of the Final Four?
Crec que al principi no estàvem a les apostes per estar aquí, crec que hem fet una gran Champions i ens ho mereixem. Potser sí que som l'equip que sorprèn més que estiguem aquí, però ja et dic, amb el treball que portem fent i la temporada que hem fet, crec que a ningú li sorprèn que estiguem on estem i que podem competir per guanyar el títol.
No one was betting on us at the beginning of the season. We have done a great tournament in the BCL, and I think we deserve it. And with the hard working and the season we've done so far, nobody now feels strange that we are here.
Thank you very much. I think there was, yes, another question there.
Jordi Gené, Televisión Española, para Marceliño primero, y también para Guillem. Si la motivación es la misma después de haber conquistado ya este trofeo, Chus dice que no sois favoritos, pero por este hecho quizá pudierais tener algo más de posibilidades o no. Y para Guillem, ¿qué supone para ti no poder estar presente como jugador también en esta final, ¿no? Estás aquí apoyando al club, pero habéis tenido varios lesionados y no poder jugar esta cita supongo que es... bueno, te gustaría poder jugar, ¿no?
Right, let's have first the translation of the first question.
Yes, first question for Marcelinho. You win this trophy in the first years. Is the same motivation, and in this way, you feel like a favorite to win the PCL this year?
English or Spanish?
Spanish.
Bueno, yo creo que nuestro entrenador ya ha dejado bastante claro que no somos favoritos. Yo creo que ser favorito es muy relativo, sobre todo en una situación como la Final Four. Y bueno, años anteriores mucha gente también decía que éramos favoritos y perdimos en cuartos de final 2 años seguidos. Así que hay que demostrarlo dentro del campo, hay que llegar muy preparados, saber pensar solamente en el partido de mañana, que es el que más nos importa, y dejar todo lo que sea favoritismo, opiniones para la prensa, para los fans. Nosotros tenemos que estar centrados que vamos a enfrentar a un grandísimo rival y que bueno, hay que demostrar dentro del campo que realmente pues, merecemos estar en la final.
Thank you. Let's now have the translation of the question for Guillem Jau.
Sí.
Yes, sorry, the translation of the answer first and then the translation of the second question.
Yes, like you said, this is take us for favorite is relative. The other days we played quarters of finals and we are favorite. Everybody says that favorite, but not today. We are ready to show in the court we can win this trophy, and only thing in the tomorrow game is the most important. All of this favorite, all that says we are favorites for a press and fans, and we are now to be focused in the next game because it's the most important.
The question for Guillem is, what does it mean to you not being able to play at this Final Four due to this injury? You know that you won't be able to play on the court, but you are supporting your teammates off the court. What does it mean to you?
Sí, será complicado, ¿no? No poder jugar porque como jugador lo que te gusta es estar en estos momentos ayudando al equipo desde dentro, pero me toca apoyarlos desde fuera, darles ánimos y estar con ellos a muerte, y eso es lo que voy a hacer, intentar aportar mi granito de arena para hacer el mejor papel posible.
Let's have the translation of the answer now.
Yeah, it's going to be complicated for me not being able to play among my teammates. As a player, of course, what I like is to be on the floor, but however, I'm going to be till I die with my teammates, and I'll try to put my part in order to be successful at this tournament.
Thank you very much. We have one more question.
Buenas tardes, Marce. Carlos García del periódico El Día de Tenerife. No sé hasta qué punto se guarda en la memoria y se llega con más ganas, o si son el equipo que llega con más ganas después de lo ocurrido al Lenovo Tenerife, tanto en Atenas como en Nizhny Novgorod. Y sobre el partido en sí, si va a ser un duelo de bases, por lo que dejan reflejadas las estadísticas, o va a ser mucho más.
Bueno, las ganas. Nosotros.
I'm
sorry.
Yes. Two questions for Marcelinho. First of all, is what do you remember of our experience in Athens and Nizhny Novgorod last 2 years? And the next game, the tomorrow games, will be a bit between point guards or not? What do you think about?
I think, of course, we're very hungry. As you said, está complicado. Sí que llegamos con hambre porque, bueno, si no es mejor ni venir, ¿no? Está claro que después de haber perdido las 2 ediciones anteriores, venimos con más hambre, pero seguramente estos otros 3 equipos también vendrán con el mismo hambre de nosotros. Así que hay que estar preparados y saber que va a ser muy duro. Y si queremos tener alguna oportunidad de ganar, habrá que dejarlo todo y más. Y en relación al partido de mañana, bueno, creo que los 2 equipos tienen bastante claras las ideas. Mucho del juego de ataque es generado por los jugadores exteriores, la posición de base y escolta, sobre todo. Y bueno, sobre todo para nosotros yo creo que va a ser muy importante saber frenar esta creación, ¿no? Donde generan muchísimos puntos su equipo. Hablando del equipo de ellos, bueno, esto es problema de ellos y ellos tendrán que pensar cómo van a hacer, pero nosotros tenemos que tener claro que sin duda sus jugadores exteriores son, bueno, el gran motor de su equipo.
Yes. First questions. We are hungry. We are very hungry because we lost in Athens and Nizhny Novgorod, and we come back to Bilbao with a lot of hungry to win this trophy. Sure, it's the same hungry of 3 teams. We are here, but we need to be ready. And to this opportunity, we have the clearest ideas in our game, but the most important will be stop the point guards and forward of Holland, because all his game is circle around these positions.
Thank you very much. We're going to take one last question.
Okay. My question is for Marcelinho. We spoke about distinct styles of play, and actually every team has one. That's why they're here. But especially for Tenerife, with the core of the squad probably been together the longest, is this team still getting better, and how?
Well, I think every year, keeping our core, of course, it makes things easier because we know each other well, the style of the coach, the way he wants us to play. Hopefully we can keep getting better and better, and the results throughout the years have been improving, and I think every year we've been also adding important pieces. So hopefully, this year, like you said, we can show our best performance so far in the Champions League and being able to pull this one out. And what's the second question? I'm sorry.
The question was, is this team still getting better, and how is it getting better?
Well, I think the maturity as well. I think we have probably the oldest team of the competition with a lot of experienced players that have been in Final Fours, not only here in Champions League, but also EuroLeague Final Four, and being in teams that played for championships in different leagues, and I think gives us a little more experience. Maybe we don't have the same level of energy that some teams have, but we have to use the other weapons we have in our favor.
Thank you very much, Marcelinho. This concludes the 2022 Basketball Champions League Final Four official press conference. Thank you very much to all the media. Thank you very much to the players, and best of luck in the semifinals tomorrow.